Alright, time for some solo gathering in the black zone. Again with lumberjack gear, again in Fort Sterling. And again I will look at this relatively dangerous tier 7 map. Maybe this time I will not go too far into the northeast. Because there's no way I will escape from real ganking groups. The question is only, am I allowed to gather here in the big wood area? Because that's also already too far away. If a big ganking group comes to this place, I will most likely be dead. But let's see, because I really want to gather in this big gathering area. There's so much thick wood, but it may not be worth it. It may not be worth it. We'll see. And I will also check out the tier 6 swamp this run in the south of the Fort Sterling portal. The last time I went there, I found tons of tier 6 fiber and a decent amount of tier 6 wood. But so far, going for tier 6 wood doesn't seem to be as good as going for tier 6 ore around the Limhus portal. There, I think I found way more stuff. Another question is, would I want to try going for tier 6 fiber? The tier 6 swamp in the south would be decent for that. The swamps in the north look relatively bad. Maybe I should have gone for this kill on the gatherer there, actually. Maybe I should have done that. I would have had 10 seconds silence time. And I could get chased down, but it looked like there weren't too many gankers. I probably should have gone for the kill on this gatherer there. I probably should have tried, but the chances wouldn't have been too high for me to get the kill. So now I'm in a tier 6 forest. Do I want to take a look? There's a dismounted guy doing PvE. He was definitely able to inspect me. Killing animals is so annoying. 3 out of 5 though. That's quite some decent money. Do I want to kill the wolf and the moose then as well? Not too many pieces on the wood stacks here. Let's check the wolf and the moose. If both of these have 3 pieces as well, then this is not going to be too bad. I don't think I will go for the chest though. Doesn't seem to be very sensible. 2 out of 5 is okay, but not great. 2 out of 5. And a baby or a book? No, just a treasure. 2 out of 5 is not good enough. It, I think, takes really long to kill those animals. These trees are full. The ones a little bit further to the north weren't. Weird. 5.1 stone. What's the other big stack? 6.1 is okay. I'll go for that. I'll go for that. I don't think people would gank this. At least no dangerous people. What's this? Construct of Ages. Is it some kind of event again? Can I gather this? I cannot. 3 out of 5. I guess it's worth it to kill these mobs for it. Some weird event going on again. I'm trying to remember if when the last time these kind of things were running around, they dropped something that gives extra fame, because if they do, I probably should be using such a fame-giving consumable. But I really don't feel like doing so right now. Not too many pieces on these trees. I'll go to the tier 7 map relatively quickly and stop by the 6.1 stone stack. But I don't need to hurry too much for this stone stack. I can just go for an efficient route. Because the tier 6 wood is just as valuable as the 6.1. Stone. Has a pretty high aggro range. This silly construct of Ages. A little bit annoying. Stopping me from gathering this not so valuable tier 6 wood. Okay, this guy was basically a ganker when thinking about his items. But he was not very interested, and he was using a Swift Claw. And only, I believe, tier 7 gear. So, not too worried. Under these circumstances. Mainly because he was ignoring me. Otherwise I would have played a little bit more careful. Let's go for the 6.1. Oh, there's 6.2 though. Gotta take that first. Okay, will anybody gank this garbage stack? Let's see. I mean, there's not too much time for people to gank me here, because it will not take that long for me to finish gathering this. It will not be too much money for me. So I don't know if it's worth it to risk everything. How valuable am I? 1.9 million right now. Because I have a little bit of loot already. Like 200 or 300k loot. There's an enemy. Is he in a group? He is in a group. But he isn't really playing any gear that makes me worry. Just a group of not so dangerous people. Can't even kill me because they are using miner boots. I mean, they can change the miner boots to sprint if they want to fight me. But these two guys didn't even have any CC, so not the highest chances for them to actually kill me, even if they have like 3 or 4 people more. 0 IP, aka 0 damage. Against my tier 8 lumberjack here, which has 1300 IP. Which is not great, but it's not nothing either. Quite some decent tank stats. 30% carry weight. What is this? This is not too concerning. He's very interested in me though, so I have to move, even dismounted. And yeah, he's having some annoying fame buff, annoying because I basically have to spend money and time now to buy these anniversary cakes and use them. Another guy, the first guy was an ex-player. This guy is a sword player. Definitely need to change my position here. Still not too worried. Swiftclaw player has tier 7 gear. No ganking gear. Just... I can't even call it small scale gear, because it wasn't. It was just some solo, duo, trio gear. At least that's what this gear is good for. People play any gear in any kind of content. But if these guys fight a group, they will go down. An Avalonian drone. Didn't find one for a while. Has been a while. Nothing that I can loot. I'll just eat the silver bags, I guess. I don't open them, I eat them. Silver is good for your teeth. Okay. Seeing people, but these people that I see are not dangerous, and this guy belongs to the group that just tried to gank me, basically. And they're trying it again. They may just be 2 people, to be honest. But if they are 2 people, then I don't know why they are trying to gank me. There's no way for them to kill me, to ever catch me. Maybe they are more, but it's very unlikely. Not that insanely unlikely, but pretty unlikely. Okay, let's see if I'll die again. 2 out of 5. So close to the exit is not too terrible. 3 out of 5 is very nice. Considering that I'm still very close to the exit. Moves with a corpse nearby, so I'm going to ignore this. Basalt, yes. I like it. A good roads portal for escaping again, so I think I can relatively safely gather here in the wood area, and actually another roads portal. This is looking very good. This is very safe. Probably shouldn't spend time in the south of the map and the east of the map though. They are attacking so quickly. Can't mount up when they are synced this perfectly. Attacking in the break of the other guy. These 2 roads portals making this very safe. I don't know if I would be going for this wood area if there was no roads portal, to be honest. Because as I said, if a big ganking group comes by, just like the last time, I will just be dead. There's no way for me to get out. Unless they fail horribly. Which they did a little bit, but not too much. They did some things correctly and that was enough. When you have 1 million people, you don't need to play it too perfectly. But when you have 1,000,000 people, it's also pretty hard to play perfectly because coordination and communication is very difficult. Cannot underestimate the hardship of communicating and coordinating correctly, efficiently. Finding a nice amount of resources. Even though there are 2 very good roads portals here. I'm playing relatively early in the morning. Speaking as a European. So maybe it's just a good time when nobody's playing. Even though it seems like even at these times, when I go into the tier 8 zones and the black zone, they are empty. Some gatherers are always around, it seems like. But I probably should take a look at these crazy tier 8 maps. Someone soon in the future again. Because I haven't been there for a while. Who knows? Maybe something has changed, but I don't know. Oh, so much nice stuff here. Basalt, 7.1 wood, 7.1 basalt, tier 7 hide. I could get some good money in this map. If I cannot even reach this second roads portal there, then I will come back to this map, to be honest. Because what I'm finding here is pretty good. These guys are not worrying me too much. Can you please go away? Thank you. They are not too scary, but I also don't really want them to see me the whole time. This will be a bigger group, even though this ex-player actually may not be in the same party as the... What was it? The carrion caller? With the druid robe? These 2 guys may not be in the same group, to be honest. Carrion caller with the druid robe. Sounds like a big group or like a big troll? Probably both. I'm on the edge of the map, I'm close to a roads portal and I'm finding this amount of resources. I'm getting pretty optimistic for this map. Looks like I could get some good profit here. Paranoid, ganker on a swift claw though. They do not chase because I'm very close to the roads portal. At least that's what I would believe. A rare wisp. I will look into it. If it's a tier 8 wisp, then it's going to be better even if this map here is full of resources. But the paranoid people are not too nice for me. I will have to be a little bit careful. Tier 7 map. Time to get out. This is not going to be as good as the black zone. But I'll take all the tier 6 wood on my way. And I have the chance to randomly find some valuable stuff on my way to the outside. There's tier 7 fiber, for example. Even though that's not going to give me much more money than gathering tier 6 wood, to be honest. Because it takes longer. And I'm getting less, because I've got the lumberjack gear. I'm very, very interested in seeing how it will go in this tier 7 map. There are paranoid gankers. This is concerning, but also maybe the reason why there are so many resources. Using swift claws, which is very nice. There's a big 5.0 stack. Let's skip the fiber there in the north, it will only have like 1 or 2 pieces. Tier 7 ore, the worst flat tier 7 resource. Is this still the case? 1.1k, yes. Everything else is more valuable on tier 7. Except wood. No, wood is more valuable. Like 30 silver more. Let's take the tier 6 ore, I guess, while I'm so close. And then I'm getting out. It's also kind of nice to let the gankers breathe a bit. Maybe they think I'm gone. I didn't take a charge of the on the roads portal. Maybe I should. Preemptively. Who knows how many these paranoid guys are. Still 7 out of 7, 7 out of 7. So pretty safe. In the wood area I will only find tier 6 woods. So I probably should be running around somewhere else, to be honest. Since this map looks pretty full, I may find actually valuable resources like 7.1, 6.2. I mean, I can find 6.2 in the area as well, obviously. But the tier 7 resources, highly enchanted hide, basalt, even though basalt is not that crazy, but still something nice. Cannot go away too far from the roads portals. I wonder if tier 7 wood is better than tier 6 wood. I'm not sure. But I want to level it definitely, so it feels way nicer to gather tier 7 wood in this case. Even though it may not be better. He's in a group. This guy is not too concerning. I don't know what the alliance of the paranoid guys is, but I doubt that they would use scouts. I wouldn't think that they would do that. Unless it's a very small group, maybe? I didn't see too many people, but I also didn't give them a great opportunity to chase me or something. Now I'm in a pretty bad spot, considering where my portals are. But nobody knows that I'm here, basically. Can't really count this fire guy. Not finding too many resources up here. There's a Taoism guy, it's this guy. I still do not care, even though I don't know why he's running around like this. Right now I'm in a very bad spot. The Taoism people sometimes have very big groups. Should I be more worried? I'm relatively close to the roads portal. But I'm in a pretty bad spot. The whole northeast is unwalkable, unpassable. This kind of guy, should I respect such a guy more? Probably not. Even if he's in a big group, this group will not play well. But I probably should have checked his PvP fame, to be honest. But he didn't have very high levels on his items either. So maybe it's fine not to do so. I'm basically skipping all the tier 6 animals. The chance is so low that they have some high amounts of pieces on them. And I don't want to look at the area. I want tier 7 resources. So far I'm still pretty close to the roads portal. I probably should go into the area though. Can find 6.3, 6.2 there. 14% enchantment in this map only. I'll go into the area, but first I will check out the south here. The south of the area. Because here there can be things. The things that I'm really looking for. The 7.3 wood resource elemental. This guy is still lurking around, probably doing PvE. He's using the fame buff. Is he killing animals? He may be. It is possible. .1 wood is nice, but when I have to kill 2 animals for that, I don't know if that's really that efficient. 72% carry weight and my pork pie is running out pretty soon. Definitely want to refresh this relatively early. No way that it's worth the risk dying because of overweight. Instead of paying like, what, 3.5 thousand silver? Not worth it. Just eat some more pork pie. Do I want to return to this map? It is possible that there are more resources in the south. I would not want to go into the east, really. I would not really want to gather here in the middle. Simply because I will not survive if there's a group that wants to gank me. But I do have the potential to go into the tier 8 forest in the southwest. I could go into the tier 8 desert in the southeast. There was a person. I don't like that. I wasn't able to inspect him. I'm not too close to the roads portals right now. But I did not see the name again. No red exclamation mark over my head. I was hoping to find some more enchanted wood. But I may still do so. But it's probably pretty efficient to go for these tons of tier 6 wood right in my face. Gathering more than I'm walking is always pretty efficient then. Not too many pieces on these decks. Do I want to return? Probably not. Probably. I mean, around this gathering area, I didn't find too much tier 7 stuff anymore. Let's move a little bit. I was seen, it's a little bit suspicious, but I'm very close to the roads portal. Didn't see a name anymore. I can probably relax a bit. But gathering in these big areas is always a little bit more risky. People know what people are doing in here. And people know that I want to stay longer in this area. So the probability of getting invis ganks is quite a bit higher than gathering randomly somewhere in the black zone, where I'm also way more inclined to move further because I'm finding less stuff. It's never as dense as in these areas. Small chest, very close to the exit. Worth thinking about it. It has been a while that I've seen these paranoid people, so maybe they are not in this map anymore. Definitely possible. I'm not sure if it's worth it though. It's very unlikely that I will get this. The loot could be pretty good though. Wouldn't be such a huge time investment to check it out. But I could also just be gathering all these tier 6 wood. Which is not insanely valuable, but I'm so close to 100% as well already. I have to consider that I would never fight anybody. Even if these people there at the chest would be using complete garbage gear, tier 4 stuff. I would not fight them. I would just run away. So my chances of actually getting anything is really low. Are really low. It's never worth it to fight anybody there. Getting into combat. And then having some random ganking group coming. 110k teleport cost. Oh, I got a lumberjack tome. Okay, I don't think I want to return to this map. Or do I? I have some more stuff up there at these 2 roads portals, and it is also possible to gather a little bit in the south. And I can go into the tier 8 forest, and I will find a little bit of stuff in the tier 6 forest in front of the tier 7 forest. I think I'll go again for this map. I'll take another look. The first couple of minutes with these tier 7 resources were nice, but afterwards I didn't find much of that anymore. I found these paranoid people who were most likely gankers, but maybe there were only 2 people. It's possible. They were only using swift claws as well. So maybe not a ganking group, or maybe not a big ganking group. Or maybe not a strong ganking group. I only saw this low tier Taoism guy. In the past, these Taoism people were very active in the tier 8 forest. But I think like the last couple of weeks or months that I have been fishing in the tier 8 forest, I didn't see any of the Taoism people anymore. Did the Gatherer actually die? I didn't see a skull. The Gatherer probably got out if the Gankers didn't have another person cutting the way off. I probably should have gone for the kill, I guess. They probably dismounted him, he probably wasn't able to mount up. Gatherer standing here in the middle, AFK. Not bad either. But I think even if he was logging out, I would be too slow to kill him. Because I deal 0 damage. 6.0 stone. Which way do I want to go? I think I want to go a bit more to the north. This guy doesn't matter. Seeing all these corpses was a little bit interesting. Maybe gankers are doing stuff here now. I think these corpses weren't lying around the last time I've been here, but maybe there were also some scouts suiciding. Who knows? Not going to go for the 6.0 stone. Still not valuable enough. People killing the animals. I'm really thankful for that. Because I really don't want to kill those. The chance to drop these animal babies is way too low. This is never worth it, unless you actually want to gather these things. Except for these old and ancient Rhodes animals, who have a very high chance to drop these cat babies. There it's actually worth it to kill them. And even if they don't drop a baby, they very often drop a book. Mounting up should be the fastest way to cancel this garbage. Such a high aggro range on these annoying monsters that I would wish would not exist, because it's just annoying to use the anniversary cake. It's just annoying. Doesn't add anything good to the game. A stupid fame buff. Should just be a passive fame buff. I never feel like actually going for this stuff, but I basically have to because it's just too good to get this extra fame. Leveling up the gathering professions quicker is also really good. Basically just have to buy these cakes. Probably anniversary cakes again. Who knows? That's what it was last time, I think. I went over the east the last time as well because I ran away a little bit. So I actually don't... I checked out quite a bit of this map then. I'm just remembering I went to the south of this static dungeon entrance last time as well. Do I immediately want to go into the south of the tier 7 forest now? This may actually be the case. This actually may be the case. There will still be quite some tier 6 wood in the in the wood area. There will still be some stuff left. Do I want to take this stuff there first? I want to check out the south first. And then I'll move back to this wood area there. This is a hide gatherer. Don't know if he also takes tier 6 wood. The southern part of this map should be more dangerous. Actually, I want to enter the tier 8 forest, so... if I'm not on 100% carry weight after being done with this map. So I probably want to go to the north first and then move to the south. I don't really want to play in the middle area there. Not the best place to be as a gatherer. But if I spend only very little time there, there will be very little opportunity to actually know that I'm there. I don't know. Not too many gankers will spend too much time there. Okay, there is still some stuff that I have not gathered here in this big gathering area. Quite some trees will be on 1 out of 5 still, but there will also be some like these. Even having 2 roads portals today. Wise as safe, basically. Let's see if I find a ganking group today. I mean, I possibly already have. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. I possibly already found the ganking group with these paranoid guys playing Deathgivers. You can play that in a ganking group. It is playable. But I didn't see too much of these guys, so I have no idea. I don't think checking out the north again in hope of actually tier 7 resources respawning makes too much sense. The spawn times are too long and this map is too full, so it's probably more profitable to check out the south and just hope for some tier 7 resources there. Some tier 6 wood down there as well. Have I already taken this stuff there? Is it all on 1 out of 5? Probably. Most likely. Because I went this way the last time. It's probably all on 1 out of 5 down there. Looking for better stuff. Just like this. I'm not 100% sure if it's worth it to gather in this map though, generally. Because if I die like 1 out of 5 times or something, or 1 out of 8 times, it's still probably worse than just gathering in some tier 6 maps, where I basically never die. Like the death in my last gathering run in this map here was the first death in like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months that I've been going for these tier 6 map gathering runs. It's been so long that I've died while gathering in these tier 6 maps. This is obviously a tier 7 map, but while I was going for these tier 6 map gathering runs, I was also gathering in the tier 7 snow map in the south of the Limmer's portal. So it's not pure tier 6 map gathering, but mainly gathering in tier 6 maps. Why did I not take these trees there? I don't know. But I'll probably not go down again. No, that's 3 trees. I probably should. Yeah, I'll take it. There's another tree as well, which I've probably already taken. Still, a lot of gathering time while running very little. Still pretty damn efficient. These trees probably slowly all respawning. Sadly, no enchanted trees here. 6.2 wood is already pretty damn good. All this stuff respawning. I'm pretty sure I've already taken this stuff like a few minutes ago. Not seeing any people. Okay, 3 out of 5, then it's very unlikely that I've taken this a couple of minutes ago. Still possible though. Gathering in these gathering areas. Way more risky. Way more dangerous. So, from time to time a ganking group will come by. Also, this tier 7 map is way more dangerous than the other tier 7 maps that I've visited in the recent past. Since there are 2 tier 8 maps. 2 tier 8 map entrances on this map. Which lure relatively dangerous people into this map as well. Since if they clear the tier 8 map, what can they do? They will come here, kill a few people, and then go back to the tier 8 map, hoping that some insanely valuable big stacks have respawned or something. Very few enchanted trees in this big area. It's probably pretty unlucky. 14% enchantment on this map. And I'm pretty sure that I've seen more than 10 trees already here in this area. There's one enchanted resource. And okay, I also saw some 6.1. So I guess it's all pretty normal. It's also pretty normal to find the enchanted resources already taken. I can check out the east a little bit, but I will not go to the static area, I think. I will only check it out a little bit, but I can. I'm pretty sure gankers will need a couple of seconds to actually coordinate the gank. And this may be too slow, and will in most cases be too slow to actually catch me before I reach the roads portal. And look at this beautiful thing here. Finding this is very nice. I almost forgot that I'm in a tier 7 map. Can actually find valuable stuff. I mean, how valuable is the tier 7 hide right now? Is it still on 3k per piece? Yes, it is. 3.4k per piece. Also, selling this in Port Sterling will give me even more silver, because hide is not very common. But okay, tier 7 hide is relatively hard to get anyways. It's pretty expensive everywhere. Let's go to the public hideout. I want to look to the north, probably. Four out of 5. This is probably the furthest I want to go to the north, because I've been there already as well. Let's see if I can find anything here. The dead wolf is always nice. A dead moose as well. Give me this juicy tier 6 hide when I don't have to kill these animals. Pretty efficient. Seeing quite some trees. Seeing some corpses. I will have to be careful not to go too far into the east here. Because I will not get out if I'm too far away from this roads portal. There's almost no chance for me to reach the southeastern exit. In most cases, gankers will cut off this exit. So my only realistic chance to actually survive here is to get to the roads portal. Except if all the gankers come from the west, then I should move to the south. But if I can avoid it, I will not try to use that. People taking stuff here. Okay, this is probably the furthest I want to go. Let's see if I can find anything within my desirable radius of the roads portal. And then I'll go over the middle and check out the west, and then I will go to the southwest and go into the tier 8 forest. Oh, will I check out the south first? Maybe I should do that. 2 mooses. 1 being enchanted. Basically, I basically have to kill these. 6.1 height is worth 3k per piece. It's too valuable. Even though killing these is very annoying. And risky as well. In a way, a little bit risky. Looks like it was worth it to return though. I think I'm finding enough stuff. Should reach my 2 million per hour. I believe. Not finding insane amounts of stuff. But enough, I believe. Should be able to reach the 2 million per hour, I think. Another book? I mean, I'm gathering tons of tier 6 wood. So my chances of getting these tomes is pretty high. Pretty high. Getting pretty far away from the roads portal again. Scary. There could be amazing resources waiting in the east. But my chances of actually surviving the east are so low. 6.1 stone up there, but I'm not going to take that. I don't want to go too far into the east here. Even though I haven't seen anybody, I still probably don't want to do so. Okay. Through the middle, to the west, to the south, and then into the southwest, if I'm not already on 100% carry rate, which may very well be happening. I will probably reach 100% carry rate before I reach the southwestern exit. I would at least guess so. The chances are pretty high for this scenario actually becoming true. Anything interesting here? Doesn't look too interesting. Doesn't look too full. So I'll more or less go directly to the west. Haven't checked out the west yet. Maybe there are some resources, but it's also a way that a lot of people travel through. So there won't... I think probably there won't be too many resources. There could be some resources here, but also a quite dangerous place right here. Don't want to spend too much time here. Basil 7.1, I like it. There can be some very nice stuff here, but it's very dangerous as well. I'm in the worst spot of this map right now. It's so easy to surround me here. Which is probably the reason why I'm finding something nice. Yeah, this stuff is worth more than 3k per piece. So nice. I'm scared though. I want to check this black dot here in the north. Of this little half island something whatever I'm on right now. The space that has been taken. The 6.3 height has been taken. Okay, let's skip the north here. Let's just take a look at this small plateau, the small hill. Because there are really maybe some nice stuff still. Even though I've already seen like 1/3 of it. From down there where I've been gathering the 7.1 basalt. Pork pie, 4 minutes. Okay, I'm going to eat the next one. No reason to risk anything. Gotta spend these 4k silver. It's worth it. Okay. Valuable stuff? Question mark? Basil, tier 6 wood. Dangerous place. But potentially valuable. Right at the hideout. A guild that I've never seen before, or at least not recognized. Paranoid Taoism. Bear and bear. Bear and bear. Okay, the basalt is still waiting for me. Do want to take the 6.1 wood first. Faster. Similar amount of money. Not seeing any people. I'm very high on carry weight already though. I was thinking about, because I'm not seeing any people, I may want to go into the tier 8 forest. Just getting lucky, finding some 8.3 stuff. Gathering a big 8.3 stack. Getting millions in minutes. This is good. This is actually good. One of the few valuable things I've found. 7.1 basalt wasn't too bad either though. 67k, still not as valuable as the 6.2 wood. Even though I'm probably getting more. Well, it was a bigger stack. It's like 8 out of 9, the 7.1 stone. A tier 7 resource. Actually feeling like being in a tier 7 map. Was there a name? Am I paranoid? There probably wasn't a name, right? Would be kind of sad to die. Do I want to check out the west of this map? Do I want to check out the south first? Since I'm pathing like this, I will check out the west first. Tier 7 wood. What's my level? 50. Not too bad anymore. Almost 51 as well. But really not too bad anymore. Slowly getting up there, slowly gathering these resources quite a bit faster. Probably already a huge difference from level 0 to level 50. Probably 3 times as fast, I would guess. But not sure. It really takes forever when you're level 0. Especially when you're not even on tier 8 gathering gear. Really takes forever. Oh, there's more. Really finding a lot of stuff now again. Quite a lot of stuff, I would say. Was definitely worth it to come back to this map. Dying in this map would not have been worth it though. I don't know how risky it is to play in this map. With these two road portals is probably not too risky, but spending time here in the middle on this little island is really risky. I don't know how many people come by. How many people actually look at this island. So it's hard to evaluate how risky it is. How often I will die for being there. I'm also not spending too much time there. The more time I spend there, the riskier it is. The higher the chances that I will die. So hard to estimate. Basically just need to spend a lot of time in this map and then see when is it dangerous, how dangerous is it, how dangerous are these people ganking this map. The group from the last run was very dangerous, was very big, relatively well coordinated. Tier 8 gear, wolves. Doesn't get much more dangerous than that. Didn't see a Grail Seeker, I think, but I'm not too sure. Oh, tier 7 stuff. Well, I'm not reaching the tier 8 forest. I'm going to get to 100% carry weight in this map, I feel like. Unless some group chases me out now, which is always possible, of course. Also not the best spot here to be. It's pretty easy for people to cut my ways off, but they have to be fast. And I have to be a little bit unlucky. Or they have to be spread out already, covering the exits already. There have been times where I've gone into this map and all the exits were covered. All the exits were blocked. I would not survive with this gear, if this is the case. I mean, if I'm a little bit lucky and can reach the roads portals, I may survive. I may actually survive. Level 67 on tier 7 stone already. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. Gathering this stuff relatively quickly because of this. Pretty nice. 99% carry weight already. And some more tier 7 stuff. Finding so much stuff here. Pretty damn good. Definitely will have reached the 2 million power, I think. I mean, if I count my teleport costs, let's take one more. Should be enough. No, it's too much. Split throwaway. Okay. Teleporting costs 108k now. A small chest. Doesn't matter. I got 2 tomes as well. I probably only reached the 2 million per hour because of these tomes. I don't think I would have reached that without these. Doesn't seem like I found enough stuff to actually get to 2 million per hour. Probably because my traveling way is so long to this tier 7 map. It's a pretty long way. Okay, 2.44 million, of which 370k are from the lumberjack tomes. Yeah, if you subtract the 200k teleport costs, then I'm a little bit below the 2 million per hour. How many maps do I have to walk? Frostpeak Vista 1, Tunnel 2, Timberslope Dell 3, but I can gather in Timberslope Dell a little bit at least. So it's a 4th map. It's a relatively long way. When I look at Fort Sterling, the Limos portal, here it's only 2 maps before reaching the tier 7 snow map. But it looked solid, But this tier 7 forest can obviously be dangerous as well. I have to consider that. Let's see how often I will die in this map.